Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do is push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
Welcome to the Sports Chatter Show. This your boy, Coach Lee. It's Taco Tuesday night, as we like to say. 3 days away from the weekend. Man, back at it like we're mad at it. Time to run one with you guys. With that being said, what's up, Northeast? Tuquan, what up there? What's
up? What's good? Going on? How you doing?
Man, can't call it, but yeah, man.
Speaking.
Therapeutic. Can't hear me? I can hear you.
Who's in the room?
Huh?
I'm hearing.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear. I can't hear you.
Well, let me know if y'all can hear me out there.
Let me hear it and go back on.
Not sure what's going on. But hey, it's your boy, Coach Lee. We're going to keep fighting through this thing right here. Welcome to the Sports Chatter Show. You know how we do our things around here. We go in, look at the topics that people in the group put up there. Some of them get a little bit testy. Some of them just be funny as you know what. But hey, it all can be talked about. So tonight, our third topic we're going to talk about is who gets the boot. Who gets the boot? With that being said, shout out to my man, Chris St. Clair, one of our active members in the group. So kind of relates to what we do on a daily basis, but one has to go. This is pertaining to sportscasters, things of that nature. So you got Charles Barkley, Shaq, Stephen A, Screaming A, Uncle Shannon, Skip, you know how I feel about him, Nick Wright, Hayden Colin Cowherd, Matt Kellerman, and Kendrick Perkins. So those of y'all tuning in, who y'all think got to go out there? You know, for me, if I had a choice, it had to be Skip right off the bat, followed by Colin Cowherd at a close number 2. Don't care for him too much. A lot of hype. Stephen A, I know what he's selling. But some of the comments we have up in here, we got Hector says Nick Wright. Okay, I can kind of see that. Nick be kind of iffy sometimes. You don't know if he coming or going. I see you, Kawan. No question. Nick grown, gotta go. Most certainly, dude. I can definitely see that, man. That dude there, he be all over the place. You can't even tell who his favorite team is sometimes. I know they ain't supposed to have one in sportscast, but some of the guys, you kind of tell what, you know, which way they lean. But Nick, he definitely be all over the place. Marcus the Great, Colin Cowherd, Jennifer Cowherd, Patrick. I just need Charles, Shannon, and Shaq. I can rock with them. Let me see what you say. Nick ain't playing that game, ain't played the game in his life. Nah, he probably didn't even make it past neighborhood ball. He probably didn't make the junior high team. No, he looked like it. And then you say you can deal with everyone else. I can, for the most, I can see that. Skip and Kyle Hurd like that for me, but I can definitely get on board with Nick. He do be sometimes. Vanell says Skip. Fernando said Perkins. Okay. I'm starting to see some Kendrick here. Nick is the worst one, bro, from Devin. Kendrick Perkins, Nick or Kendrick, Skip, Nick Wright. Marley's his trash, hating ass gotta go. Talking about screaming A. You know how that boy does it. You got Perkins, Kyle Hurd. Man, you got it. Kirk, shout out to man Kirk. Old Perk country ass. Most definitely. Yeah, I gotta like that comment right on the spot. Between Nick Wright and Big Perk, Colin suck ass, Nick dumb ass, Perk hating ass. Oh, wait, it said one. I see you, Trey. Most definitely. You say talking about Nick still second string left bench. Close to he ordered about a water cooler, huh? But you say Perk been on point lately, so I give him a pass for that. Perk has got better. No, he's kind of new for him still. You know, he got a way to go. Stephanie, Meth Max would have to go if Nick wasn't up. Meth Max. Max do like he be partying on the weekends. I definitely give you that on that. Kyle Hurd, easy. Nick White. Ramah says all of them, they all contradictory in their comments, but they get paid for. Two say Skip. Okay. It is what it is. But hey, man, you know, at the end of the day, these dudes, some of them, they just up there causes of who they are. Some of them have worked in the industry for years. It don't seem like they don't got any better. So again, you know, Barkley, Shaq, all the above. Let me see what you got for us. Perk was the only one who stood up for Billups and Kidd getting hired. The rest was hating and quiet. That's facts on that. You know, they said Kidd had a little bit of trouble. He had a little bit of trouble as far as when he first started, he had just retired. So he was challenging his players like he would challenge his teammates when he was playing. So he didn't have that buffer there. So maybe, you know, as he spent time on the bench as an assistant, he said he's learned some things that he can do differently. And Billups, man, he was long overdue. He definitely should have had a gig. In my opinion, Billups need to be a GM somewhere, if any, at the least. What you think, too?
It's a fact, man. Sorry for the technical difficulties, man. Computer crashed all the way. But, like I said, I think Skip Bayless got to go. All these guys here, you know, have a craft. And we do the same thing these fellas do. So shout out to them, first off. It comes down to Skip. When you come down to it, everybody has their favorites and their non-favorites. But Skip has his favorites, and he kind of sticks to that. It's kind of like the show Undisputed is already scripted for him because you talk Cowboys, you talk, you know, Clippers, you know, with
Lakers,
Kawhi,
LeBron.
you know, so he's kind of directional. Like, you know, everybody else, you can steer them, and, you know, you can talk about different things with these guys. Not with Skip. So Skip got to get the boot. Skip used to be my guy. I would have said a couple years back, I would have said Nick Wright. But Nick Wright has kind of, you know, grew on me. You know, he's not too bad of a guy. And he's above, he's like my age. So it's like, you know, we can relate a little bit. He's not Dan Orlovsky, you know, anybody. You know, Dan Orlovsky on that list. He got to go.
Dude talk like he got 8 Super Bowls and he was the first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yes, sir. Quick, I see a comment by my boy Quick. Hey, support. Skip supports the Cowboys, but I'm here now. I can support the Cowboys, and I can talk about other stuff besides what Skip wants to talk about. We
right. He said you're gonna get rid of the only one who supports your boys. All right, all right. He a hater too.
Yeah, man.
Skip don't know what he want to do.
You
Shout
know,
out to Patrick.
All these guys have their days, man.
Watching the football team. Say Charles and Shaq had me laughing. Oh, Shay Shannon be keeping it real. He does.
Shannon keeps it real, but you can see where he goes left to, man. But Shannon is Shannon, man. You know, he's put in a position to be blessed, you know, talking sports. So, more the merrier. Stephen A. Smith's been on the downfall and decline. You know, He's kind of, had a lot of backlash from the community, as well as Shaq. Your solid ones, man, are Barkley, And honestly, people talk about Colin Cowherd, but I've seen him throughout his whole career go from ESPN to now FS1, holding his own show down, and his show's hot. Joy Taylor, she's popping. That show's hot. I watch that show every day. That's my favorite show to watch, the Herd with Colin Cowherd. A lot of the stuff that he says come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? And I like that, the fact that he's by himself talking, and then he got somebody on the side. You know what I'm saying? It's not Marley, Max, and Stephen A, or Skip and Shannon, or Kendrick Perkins, too. You need that little, you need that comedy in there. So you add him. But one guy that would never be on this list, that would never need to go, is Jalen Rose, man. Shout out to Jalen Rose.
Jalen, keep it real, man. Kendrick Perkins, his evolution that we actually seeing with him as a sports personality, he kind of reminded me a little bit of Marcus Spears. He started off, you could tell he was green, he was cutting his teeth, but then as time has gone on, he's definitely gotten better. Quick says Colin is dry, but he says some facts that's true.
Yeah, Colin ain't your cup of tea. Comes in, you know what I'm saying, and talks. Colin is so big on his horse because he knows he has it in that way, and compared to everybody else that's in the game now coming up, he's been there for a very long time. So he kind of just stays himself based on where everybody else is at on this list.
Isn't his daughter dating the rookie quarterback for the 49ers?
Yep, and you get scoops and scandals and all that. He's probably going up to that player like, hey, man, can I get a scoop on San Fran? Trey Lance? Jimmy Garoppolo? People don't realize Colin Cowherd was the first person that said that he spoke to Damian Lillard in regards to this trade stuff. And this is why kind of this trade rumor stuff came up, because Dame called Colin and asked him, honestly, you did a lot in Portland. What should I do?
Right.
So,
hey, these last two posts, man, Colin's like the Vince Vaughn for sports analysts. I can see that. I can rock with that. But this one had me rolling, though. I had to turn off the NBA draft because Perk kept saying, yep, that was a good pick. Yeah, I heard it was kind of brutal, man. He's messing up them last names like Moody. Okay.
Yeah, he's out there. Kendrick is there for that. At the end of the day, he's trying to perfect the craft, but the money's there, and why he's there, man. But in all, man, it's good to see that guy get his shine. But me, honestly, in my mind, and I go back a few weeks ago, Jalen Rose and Perk had a little discussion. Jalen Rose is kind of like the guy that's probably not going to take what the media wants him to do. So he's probably going to be on the backtrack for a long time. But we know who's the top guys and who's the low guys in these companies and what they provide. And at the end of the day, salute to them. It's always going to be one that's not everybody's cup of tea, or two or three. Might be one that's overrated to some people, underrated to some people.
I can definitely see that, man. But hey, this is the time of the year. Got that we kind of powered through basketball season. Got free agency starting. Football's starts Thursday night. So these guys going to be across the board, in our face. So hopefully they improve this year like we expect our favorite sports team to do so. But but Skip, I had to stop watching. I've been missing out on Shannon because I can't stand to listen to Skip.
No, I can't listen to Skip no more at all. And it's not even it's not the fact, it's just that when you get older, certain things change. And with Skip, it kind of feels it's just stale. Like with the other guys, at least there's some light, under the tunnel. With Skip, it's kind of like, who's next on that show? But what's crazy is Shannon is going through a contract dispute. His contract ended in July, but he had surgery. So this is why the show's been going into having guests and all that. So we'll find out in the next couple months if Shannon will even be there. And if so, how much money are they giving him to stay?
If Shannon ain't there, Skip done. Because Shannon told the show.
Skip done.
He sound like the guy from Clear Eyes commercial. Ain't that the dude, Ben Starr? The one Bueller. Hey, I agree with you quick while we talking about that. Skip sounding a lot like the guy. I'm sorry, not that one, this one. Solid pickup for the boys and the hooker if he stay healthy. That's true. That's true.
Fox though is in not a bad position, but then in kind of like a weird situation because yes, you could pay Shea, but like I said, how much are you gonna pay him? When everybody has been getting contracts in the last year, the Stephen A. Smiths, Skip Bayless has got a contract not too long ago. How much do you give Shea, knowing that people in the world chatter about the host like Perk and Jalen was kind of like you just coming into this thing. I've been an OG, so if Shannon Sharpe gets paid X amount of dollars, there's gonna be haters. So kind of Fox.
Always.
It's kind of Fox. Fox is either Fox is gonna break the bank with him and break some market news, or they're just gonna pay him regular. But ultimately, Shea wants probably the bag. Been doing a lot for FS1 in the mornings.
Yeah, like Quick say, Shea been holding Fox down. You can't lose him.
Right.
He has. They really ain't had much on there. Again, Kyle Hurd, he's one, but Skip, man, gotta find something to do, man. Well, we're gonna take our first break for today. We'll be right back in about 15, 20 seconds.
Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's cornerback Delvin Breaux here from your favorite team, New Orleans Saints. I just want to go ahead on and give a shout out to STWF Media for allowing me to come on and talk about my testimony, my story, and also talk fantasy football. I just want to say thank you, man, for the honor. I appreciate you, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tonight at 7:30 Central Time. Bro Show out.
And we back just like that, man.
Right back.
So we got let's see. Next subject we got. Yeah. Build a quarterback. I'm sorry, build a dream team offense. And that actually is a gridiron dream team. So, these are always fun to do. Where you take some football greats, stack them up against each other, got X amount to try to pick. So, right off the bat, you got some greats in here, man. Yeah, you got to do one quarterback, one running back, two receivers, a tight end, and an O-line.
Oh, you get to pick two receivers.
Two receivers.
Ooh.
So, right off the bat, what quarterback you taking?
Right off the bat, quarterback I'm taking, I'm gonna roll me. I can't roll with Brady. I can't take him. I got to take Peyton Manning.
Okay.
I gotta take Peyton Manning as my QB, as my running back. I'm sorry, Emmett, you're my guy, but I have to go with the hot. I'm gonna go Barry Sanders.
Okay.
My two receivers, and hey, this is what it is, man. My generational two, Owens and Moss. Moss being the number 2, Owens being the number 1.
Okay.
Riding that tight end, despite all the careers they've had, honestly, I'm gonna take Tony Gonzalez.
Okay, TG.
And what's a line? What's a line without a Cowboys line, right? That wouldn't even make sense. I'm gonna take the Cowboys O line.
Okay. See, for me, I'll probably say, and shout out to Patrick. He said that Megatron he's missing from his list. He's definitely great. I can definitely see him up there. Well, I see him up there probably for Fitz. But for me, my quarterback gotta take Marino, man. He was putting up he's putting up video game numbers back when it was straight run game still. So I gotta go with Marino. My running back, I gotta go with Sweetness. My wide receivers, I'll probably have to say I gotta go with Moss and Rice. Tight end. TG put up some big numbers, man. I'll probably say I would go with Gonzalez as well. Him and Marino would click. And again, the O-line, got to go to the 90s Cowboys O-line.
Yeah, quick one to know that. Quick one to know what? Yeah, it was a line. Don't be coming over here talking crap, man. All right. Trying to have a calm show.
It's the 90s line.
It's every year's line. We got it every year.
Where that 90s line is when Larry Allen first came in the league. He couldn't get no playing time. And then who we got? You got Barry, Owens, Moss, Gonzalez, or Gates. Who you got for your quarterback? Okay, Marino. I see. Aubrey. Hey man, them boy be sleeping on Marino, man.
I would have picked Marino too, man. But Peyton's just sitting there. And I can't with Patrick. As long as we ain't picking Brady, we on the same boat.
The Emmett line was a killer. That boy ran through some bit them holes. He could have ran through sideways before he got touched.
You know, Marino made stars.
He did. He had the two Claytons. Super duper.
Adam, man.
Hogs. You know what? Them Hogs, that was a good line. And Hogs was a good line.
Yeah, look at it. I kind of went. I mean, besides the Cowboys O-line, I mean, not really, because Peyton Manning, you know, was a winner. But I feel like Peyton Manning, you know, it's funny with Peyton because people be like, oh, they pick good players around Peyton Manning. I mean, they didn't put good players around Peyton Manning. You know what I'm saying? That those players just developed and grew with him. And that's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Like
They did.
all those QB, people gotta realize, like, you know, people can talk what they want to talk and all they want, but I mean, those QBs on the top, Brady, Montana, Marino, and Manning, you know, straight gods at the QB position. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, ultimately, you know, make the bread for your other players. You know, in some aspect. Like, you can say you have some Hall of Famers in Harrison and, you know, if Clayton is a Hall of Famer, Jerry Rice, you know, things of that nature, but you don't do nothing without those guys ultimately, you know, on your quest. You know, Jerry Rice, probably an exception because Jerry, you know, was able to do it in Oakland in terms of just his skill, right. You know, and then being 40 and over and doing it. So
this was scary, man. Honestly, if Earl Campbell was there with the Cowboys line, that'd be some scary stuff, man. Wow. Earl run for 2,500 yards. And I agree with you, Patrick. Peyton by far was the smartest up there. I'm gonna say, you know, Brady, he's a QB GOAT. I give him his props. Montana benefited. He was cool. He was calm, but he had freaking Bill Walsh as his head coach, and he had Hall of Fame players around him. Marino had Shugler, but Marino, he was the Dolphins thing. He told him. But Peyton, definitely smartest out of all of them. We say he was, but Marino arm talent was deadly. Yeah, I don't think anybody up there arm talent can match Marino's. I think he got the
talent. No, nobody Marino was like the guy at the ball with the guns is sitting right there, and people attract. And Peyton was like the guy that was, you know, I got to go home and do my homework. Brady was kind of like the man that just knew everybody in the neighborhood, so you know he just took everybody's game little by little, and his time came. Montana was just like, you know, the original. You know, so
right.
This, in terms of championships and all that caliber stuff. So they all have their place. You know, who picked Curtis Martin on that goddamn list? And no disrespect to Fitzgerald, but maybe somebody else could have been on there. You know, whatever. I would have even minded Sterling Sharp on there or something.
Let's take a look at some of these comments, man. I agree with you quick too. Brady's smart, but he benefits from a strong defense and running game. His D-ball wasn't there. Definitely agree. So Patrick says Brady, Barry, Moss, Rice, TG, and the Hogs. I can rock with that.
Good list.
Brady, 0 to 15 yards and lights out. After that, hey, it's true. He got a little bit of spaghetti going on. So look at some of these comments. DeCorey, he's got Brady, Sanders, Moss, Rice, Sharp, and who else? The 90 Cowboys O-line. Chris, Brady, Sanders, T.O. and Moss, Sharp, 90s Cowboys O-line. Daniel, Brady, E. Smith, Rice, Moss, Sharp, Cowboys O-line. Man, Montana, Peyton, coming from Bobby, T.O. Rice, Kellen, 90s Cowboys. Man, it's like a sweep. Chuck, Reno, yeah. Berry, Rice, Moss, Gonzalez, 90s Cowboy. Damn.
Cowboy, guess what? Y'all like the 90s Cowboys defense? check out the 2021 version or the Cowboys defense starting August 10th or Hard Knocks. You know what I'm saying? Because we about to get live over here. This defense is about to be something else. Y'all think this defense ain't gonna be nothing else? We
So
about to be good, baby.
See Patrick. I see yours up here. Brady Sanders, Moss Rice, Gonzalez, and the Hogs. Another 90 Cowboys. 90 Cowboys. Thomas, Montana, Sanders, Owens, Rice, Gonzalez. We all could agree on Cowboys O-line, Cowgirls O-line. That the reason Emmett, the Russian leader. Longevity, too. Emmett was healthy.
Yes. You better stop. You better stop quick with that.
Let me see. Said Aswell's working the Super Bowl, hiding behind him. Yeah, 100 men out the drive. Said the Cowboy line was fire. Agreed.
Cowboys line's always fire. Me over here. You know the deal.
Already. Hey, man, it looked like that the Cowboys line was unanimous except for one person. That was Patrick. And we know his allegiance.
Yeah, we know his allegiance. And guess what? He's going to feel it this season, too. He's going to feel the pain.
Hey, man, it's gonna be good, you know. Everybody, we got our ups and downs. Everybody laughed at NFC East. Yeah, we down right now, but
how about the Colts?
Still on the division
right now.
That every team's won the Super Bowl.
The Colts are feeling.
Man, I feel bad for the Colts, man. They gave up a lot to bring wins in, and shout out to Coach Ballard, man. I'm still pulling for you. I know you got a plan up your sleeve. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And Fitz Magic, he good for fantasy. I have him on my team almost every year. But we gonna see. It's a reason why they do been on so many teams. Let's see. Trey Smith and pick for Xavier, and then I would believe.
Oh, that's coming. That's coming. That's coming soon. Yeah, as long as we know. I've already said this to multiple people. I said Xavier Howard will be a Cowboy. We're trading Jalen. I don't see his stuff moving at all in terms of merchandise, any of that right now. He changed his number. I think with the linebackers that we're adding, I just think there's not enough space for him. Even though that we're gonna be good. We will be excellent if we get Howard.
He gonna end up being a situational player. He gonna be rushing off the edge and passing situations.
I mean, this is a place for him still if we go and use him. But ultimately, when the contract's up, or whatever the case is, I mean, he's gonna be the odd man out right now. I mean, he's had a hell of a career for what he had to deal with.
Yeah, he's a medical marvel.
Yes, exactly. You know, fought the odds. You know what I'm saying? They the draft people say you ain't gonna be around no more. But guess what? They're football players, and if they got it in their hearts, they're gonna be at that next level. And he's done that.
Trading the Cousin Smith, I can see that. So Patrick want to know when did you order your Chase Young sports bra?
You order that whenever you feel like it, but ultimately that's how y'all gonna be playing this season. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a bra on. And no disrespect to the ladies, but I don't believe in the Washington Generals, cornflakes, whatever you want to call your team. You call it Washington cornflakes.
Oh man! So we're gonna take our last break for tonight, man. Hey, this last one, y'all better tell your peeps to get up in here, cause this last one, this subject always stirs up some conversation, and it's normally not in a good way. We'll be right back in about 15, 20.
That was good with the people. It's Montreal McNeander, NFL linebacker for the Cleveland Browns and Grambling alumni. I had to come through today. Give a special shout out to my dudes over at STWF Media, the big brand, where you can talk sports with the other NFL players, fans in their Facebook community. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go get them boys a shout out. Go check out their page. And I promise you, man, you're gonna love everything that you hear and enjoy.
Back at it like we bad at it, bro.
We're back.
Somebody said that you bought Quick said you bought the Zeke crop top instead.
Did you say that? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Still can't hear me?
No, I heard you now. I heard you.
Okay.
I thought you said something just now, and I couldn't catch it. All good.
So the last one we got, man, I almost dreaded to even rock with this, but it's got to be done. And this is this insane LeBron James mania, man. I don't know about you. I know you're a Laker fan. You're a Laker lawyer.
Laker fan. Keep that. I'm a Laker fan. I'm not a LeBron fan. I am a Laker fan. Let everybody know.
These Bron sexuals, y'all, man, y'all need to cut it out. Hot take. This one, shout out to Chris St. Clair again. Hot take. LeBron James is the only player in basketball history who doesn't have a single weakness in his game.
Everybody in life has a weakness. Everybody. Rather you want to admit it or not. So you said who posted this?
Chris St. Clair. You know he the biggest LeBron supporter in there.
Chris St. Clair. You have to chill out, brother. You just can't just be posting stuff about LeBron because it says LeBron. You know? If everybody did that with their favorite player, this world would be a lot more corrupted than what it is.
Yeah.
LeBron has tons of weaknesses. Can he at times hide them? Yes. But he has weaknesses in his game. We don't even have to talk about them. They've already been discovered. They've been disclosed. And no matter how his career goes, everybody's going to remember his weaknesses. But overall, he's a great player.
Most definitely. But here's what I hate about this, man. I grew up as a Jordan fan growing up. Now, as an adult, I see LeBron for his greatness. Before Jordan, I was in the Dr. J and Kareem. Point is, it's always going to be a great. Quit trying to compare these dudes. Unless they can line up and play in front of one another, you just waste the energy. It's all opinion based. But some of y'all go way out y'all way to try to prove a point.
Exactly. That's what they do.
He said he's sitting on LeBron's lap every Christmas. Pretty much, man.
Like I would not. No, not clutch at all. I mean, he brings a different prototype to the game. And like you said,
ultimate team player. I give him that.
Ultimate team player. Ultimate team player, you know, and it takes a lot in the way basketball goes to be that ultimate team player. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna shrug some fellas sometimes, but the respect key is a given. And I think LeBron has gotten the respect of a lot of the players, except for, you know, like the Enes Kanters in the world and such. You know, but we gotta cut this out. Everybody has a weakness. I'm a Kobe Bryant fan for life, and we know Kobe's had hella weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? Off the court, on the court, it's what it is. It's human creation. Like if humans made us with no weaknesses, what would the world be?
Right.
There's a bunch of powerful guys and girls with no weaknesses going at it,
butting heads.
But now we deal in this world with both, and we still deal with the same crap.
Yep, that's true.
But I'd rather have that than, you know, everybody have all the power.
Shout out to Patrick. He said he don't have the mama killer mindset. That's all for me. That's the only knock I've ever had with LeBron. Is I think the one time I did see it when he came from 3-1 down 3 games to 1. And he came and he put the team on his back. I give him that. But other than that, Kobe don't care what he was doing. Y'all could be playing marbles. He gonna beat you in no matter what's going on. He just overly competitive like that.
Competitive guy.
That's all we know how to do. Quick. Appreciate it, bro. And see, LeBron is no doubt a great, and I respect him, but sometimes people go overboard. That's true, man. They just, whew.
Give
it a rest.
This is when we had with the Michael Jordans, and you know what I'm saying, and probably back then with Magic and Bird. Like it happens. You know, we're just in an era right now with social media and all that, and LeBron lives in that crop. So that's basically what you get. You know, you get LeBron every day. Like your star players, like if you don't see him in commercials and all that, you see him in commercials, cool. But in this world now, you see him on Instagram, ESPN, you're watching the show, they have a LeBron James picture from his Instagram 3 minutes ago. You know, this is LeBron James working out. You know what I'm saying? This is LeBron James on Mount Rushmore, just on the mountain, not on the face limb yet, because he's probably never going to be there. But, you know, it's just a lot of stuff that goes on, man. Love your players, but, man, don't go overboard.
Right. Patrick said, as a leader, he should have told J.R. Smith and the entire team about time awareness in the finals. That's true.
Nah, I wasn't. That had nothing to do with LeBron. That had something to do with J.R. Smith.
He's on the hit in the blunts.
He said yes, and he didn't really hear you. Like, that's the worst thing you can do in a basketball game, because after that, it's not like you can even review what happened or repeat yourself, because it already happened. You're in overtime now.
Quick says, stop it, too.
Stop what? Stop what?
Hey, speaking of them facts, man. And he says, they act like they have him on speed dial. They do, man. I be like, every other post is how great LeBron is.
What I said?
Oh, he said you being Big Perk now.
What I'm saying?
Elaborate. I want to know.
Elaborate. I want to know.
So let's look at some of these comments.
Golden State? You talking about in the Golden State series quick? Because you know damn well what happened in that series. You know what happened in game one. LeBron had that in the bag. And then J.R. Smith messed it all up with the Henny.
Henny and blunts.
Yeah, man. We're just mad because the Lakers signed everybody today. You know, it's not our fault.
And so Adrian said, yes, everything but his nerve. And when he finally conquered his nerve, he got slow. Dude gets to the free throw line and exposes the whole post. This whole post. His one weakness, if you breathe in his direction, he falls down and has a mental breakdown.
That toupee come off.
Let's see. Got some more comments here. This one from me. I meant this. No more LBJ stat. He's the NBA great. We get it. Stop it. Only weakness is he never won a dunk title back-to-back or a dunk contest. Free throws, three-pointers. His weakness is that he can't win a championship without a superstar playing alongside with him.
LeBron never entered the dunk contest. I'm going to tell y'all why he never entered the dunk contest. I really want to know why he never did. Because
he really had to. No,
because LeBron James would have just won off his name. Like, you gotta look at, like, he would have just won just off his name. Like back in the day when it was all-star festivities, like, you can name one contest that had happened that way, and that was like the Jordan Dominique, and that was debatable. You know what I'm saying? People say Jordan won, people say Dominique beat him. You know, but other than that, Jordan won because of the name. If LeBron James would have entered the slam dunk every year, he would have won because of the name.
That's true.
That's why he didn't enter the slam dunk contest. It wasn't like it's pointless of him to do it. Because he would have won. He would have been like Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson would have not won 3 slam dunks if LeBron would have entered those years. So he was giving people a chance to win something. In my eyes. This is me.
Floyd said everybody has a weakness. Derrick said he doesn't make average players better. Other superstars through history demanded perfection. That's true, man. That part is true. I don't think he drove his team enough.
Who, LeBron?
I think he drove his team more than he probably could have. He definitely would have more rings right now.
Dry. I mean, what more can he do? He puts his players in position. He's a pass first guy. He gives the rock up. You know, if his players are not hitting jump shots and stuff, then that's on them. I just say the same thing about Kobe Bryant, and Kobe Bryant took hella shots. But when Kobe gave you the basketball whenever he did, I would say, if those guys don't hit shots, then that's not on Kobe. That's on the basketball team.
I see you quick. I'm sorry. Said Jordan was whooping ass in locker rooms.
No, LeBron didn't really have to do that because everybody's on LeBron's like pedestal. Jordan, people were disrespecting Jordan because people wasn't really trying to play like that until they realized that this guy's the man that's gonna get you the golden ticket. So you better stop playing. But you see people like Steve Kerr come at Jordan. What? Come on. You don't see Matthew Dellavedova coming at LeBron. Come on, man. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Quick say he says too passive and soft. Bron is soft.
No, they know that.
That's true. I can't remember who said that, but Jordan, he knew who to pick a fight with. Jordan ultimately ran both parties. Yeah. Yeah.
But because he ran both parties, that's why people came at him.
I think at the end of the day, I think people just like to be unhappy. People just like to complain. Somebody got to play the heel.
Somebody got to at the end of the day, like Skip Bayless, like we talked about earlier, got to play the heel. You know, you got to play the heel sometimes. Like I said, in this world, the superhero at some point is the villain, and the villain at some point is the superhero. Just depends on what your preference is.
But all of y'all out there, especially those in the group, if you're not in the group, get your butts up in there. Sports Talk with Friends. Search for us, we'll let you in. But man, at the end of the day, we get it. LeBron's a great. He might be your great of all, your GOAT. But that's your GOAT. Stop trying to make other people see your vision. You like who you like, we like who we like, so on.
Oh yeah, definitely. All day.
But hey, man, who you got for shout outs tonight?
Shout out everybody commenting tonight. Shout out everybody that tuned in tonight, man. Continue to grow. Continue to tag your friends, your aunts, your uncles, nightly and weekly as well, man, as we're just throwing flyers. So I just want to give a shout out. Shout out goes to everybody that is even associated in the sports world, because without us, this wouldn't be a chat every day. What would we be doing? Playing Fortnite or something? I don't know. Not me. I'll probably be watching WWF like I am right now, throwback stuff. So
appreciate it. Quick, dope group and chat. Hey, that's how we like to do it, man. Appreciate the shout out. Appreciate the shout out. We appreciate y'all jumping in here with us, man. So as you guys know, Wednesday nights we got the basketball show. Those are going to continue. We take no days off. But also Thursday night we're gonna debut our football segments.
Debut
so get in. Rep your team, come in here, get crunk. Football season starts Thursday night. Steelers versus the Cowboys, Hall of Fame game. Hey, man. Yeah, that dude think he Paul Bunyan.
Definitely. He is. And guess what? You know what he's doing? I know what he's doing. He's preparing for this miserable season he's going to have. This is what miserable fans start to do when they know their team's going to be
start
bad.
doing other stuff.
They start doing act playing and you know what I'm saying, and meet and greets. Now playing. Shout out to this sit talk with friends, man. Meet and greets, man. Hope everybody had fun last week, man, going over there. I wish I was there. But Leroy hopefully be here tomorrow. We're gonna have William Dragham here.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Shout out to everybody that joined us tonight, man. Y'all chiming in, it helps make this show even more fun. It's already fun, but y'all make it even more fun to do. Tag your friends, tag your family. Let's continue to grow this thing, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow your boys, man. We're gonna be doing it. And hey, you never know. Your comment it may be one that we pick for the Sports Chatter Show. So with that being said, we appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for the Number Basketball Show. And at the end of the day, hey, it is what it is. Hold us down. We're going to hold you down. Appreciate you.
Have a good night.